Hello, everyone. I am just checking in with you for our Momentum Monday moment. I pray you well. And today I want to remind you that choosing your values, choosing what you truly believe, especially what you believe about God, your faith, yourself, and your purpose, choosing that over something you really desire is always going to be worth it. Because choosing that thing you really desire over your values, your purpose, what you believe about God, what you believe He said about you, and what you're called to in this world, choosing that desire in lieu of your values will never be worth it. You will always regret it. In every arena of life, things that you truly desire, if it is God's will for you to have it, you will be able to have it within the framework of your value system. But I can also tell you this from experience, and because I believe that God's word is true. What He has for you is for you, and some of your deepest desires and longings, God will provide them for you in His timing in a way that will not require you to compromise your value system. When you get to the point where you're not willing to sacrifice your relationship with God being in alignment for anything else, that's when you're actually ready. So many of us are stepping into new seasons of life. So many of us are experiencing new levels. And with new levels will come new decisions that have to be made. With new levels comes more opportunity to compromise. With new levels also comes the confidence and the peace of having been prepared for the current season that you're in. And I believe that through the tests and the trials and the challenges that we walk through, going from one level of expansion to the next, prepare us to have the right heart and to make good decisions, and to make decisions that demonstrate that we believe that God is real and that He has a plan for our lives. This goes for relationships, friendships, communities, business opportunities, leisure, anything you can think of. It is more important for us to stay in alignment with God than it is for us to attain anything else, because everything we need that pertains to life and godliness we can find in Him. And if a new job is what you need, if a business opportunity is what you need, a partnership, a support system, a spouse, friends, a community, anything you are seeking, it is going to be worth it to decline opportunities, to align yourself with situations that will misalign you when it comes to God's plan for your life. So remember that. People that are in relationships, those who are married, to this day can tell you if they are people who waited on God and they were blessed to marry someone who they were in alignment with spiritually, and they've been able to continue to grow and make it through the challenges of life. And then there are also those who are married to this day who can tell you that when they got married, they did not marry someone that aligned with God's plan for their life. They ended up marrying someone who they had to ultimately compromise their values in order to be with. They can tell you of the consequences they have walked through, even if by the grace of God the relationship still ended up working out. Most people who have been through that will look you square in your face and tell you don't do it. Anytime you choose God over whatever, even if it's something good that He has promised you, just know that from the beginning of time on, it has always been better to choose Him. When you are seeking something and it seems to be dangling right in front of your face, and all you got to do to snatch it is compromise, don't do it. It's always a regret. Times where I had some forewarning about things, but I didn't trust it. And I knew there was potential for compromise, but I told myself it would be all right. Regrets. Regrets. Times where I had to say no to people pleasing. I had to get a sense about something and go with that and not take the risk that it would take me out of peace with the Lord. I have never regretted that, because the reality is, even if you're unsure, the old saying that says it'll come out in the wash, that is true. It's going to come out in the wash. If you're unsure, wait long enough to get clarity, to know that you can proceed ahead without compromise. Don't compromise your situation, how God has you set up to please a situation that's not in alignment. So choose God. He will always be worth it.